झिलमिल झिलमिल रातों में गाना बजे सबके कानों में झिलमिल 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 रातों में गाना बजे सबके कानों में ऑफिस में भी साथ घर में भी साथ ट्रैफिक में भी साथ फ्रीक्वेंसी फ्रेंड्स की Radio 91.9 FM Radio 91.9
Friends School Quiz. With Krishnendu Banik. Your Sunday morning quiz show. Friends School Quiz. Season 9. Your season to shine.
Good Sunday morning, Kolkata. Namaste, India, and hello, Dunia. This is Friends School Quiz, your one-break Sunday morning quiz show. 1 minute past 9 o'clock, and we are on cloud 9 today as we welcome you for the second time to FSQ Season 9. It's your season to rise and shine. This is a simulcast as we are streaming live on the FB page of 91.9 Friends FM, plus going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM, the truly live station of the nation. In the second pre-quarterfinal match, we have two top-rated teams with a track record of multiple podium finish in FSQ and other high-profile, high-octane quizzes. And moving in alphabetical order, it's time to say hello to DPS Ruby Park, represented by...
Hey everyone, I am Prachurja Dottoroy. I'm a science man and also a man of music composing. You could also call me a FSQ veteran, and hence I want to take my team to the paths of glory this year.
A music man and a science man, and that is always an interesting combination. Welcome to FSQ, once again Prachurja, and who is your partner this time?
Hello everyone, my name is Pulkit Khanna and I am from class 10 of Delhi Public School, Ruby Park. I love quizzing. This is my first time at FSQ and I hope to achieve a good spot.
I wish you beginner's luck, and that combined with the experience of Prachurja should be a heady mix. And versus DPS Ruby Park, we have Park English, which did so well in the last junior season. And we have on their senior quiz team...
A very warm good morning to all of you present here. My name is Alina Varsi and I am from class 9. Today I am here to represent the Park English School. My hobby is to listen to music and read books. This is the first time I am participating in the FSQ quiz competition, and I'm really excited and looking forward to also to spot in the finale.
And I am looking forward to quizzing you all the way to finale if Lady Luck shines on you. And what better than an all-ladies team as we welcome your partner.
Hello everyone there, and a very good morning to our quiz master. My name is Ekantika Dam. I study in class 9. I am here to represent my school, the Park English School. My hobbies are singing and reading. This is the second time I'm taking part in the FSQ quiz. Last time our school reached the semi-final, and this time I look forward to reach the final and get that trophy.
Fantastic. As we just celebrated Paula Boishak and are moving towards Rabindra Jayanti and summer solstice, our 4 rounds in this episode and in this season are inspired by the seasons of nature. So let's move into round 1, and round 1 is Green Cool. And that is an audio round on new sounds and evergreen hits. 100 for bonus, 100 for direct, 50 for bonus. If any team answers both questions, they will be on cloud 9, which means in the event of a draw at the pre-quarterfinal stage, they will be deemed as a better team. What do I mean by that? Well, to understand what I mean by that, take a closer look at my screen. As you can see, you have the chance to get on to cloud 9 in round 1, that is green cool. And this is a round on music, and let's bring it on. Here are 2 green cool questions starting the quiz. And question 1 is for DPS Ruby Park. DPS Ruby Park, listen to this track and name the movie about a sports person who has made India proud.
Can you hear?
No.
Round 1. Green Cool. New sounds. Evergreen hits.
And after that round introduction, this is your track coming up, DPS.
मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं? मुझे आसमां बनना है, मैं एक पन्ना क्यों रहूं? मुझे दास्तां बनना है, मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं?
DPS Ruby Park, Prachurjo and Pulkit. Do you have the answer?
Jojo, I think I know this answer. It's a recent movie.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The movie is Saina on Saina Nehwal.
And Prachurjo, do you agree with that answer?
Yeah, he has my full support.
And that is a very good start. That is Parinda from the movie Saina, sung by Amal Malik. The song is written by Manoj Muntashir and the music composed by Amal Malik, starring Parinidhi Chopra, who replaced Shraddha Kapoor in this Amol Gupte film. And with that, that's 100 points to DPS on the direct. And question coming up for Part English. Girls, listen to this track and identify the world leader and the motivational speaker.
Freedom. Over 60 years, one way I'm a refugee, but anyway, I enjoy India's freedom since 74. Before that,
Yes, girls, do you have the answer?
Ekantika, I think it's Abraham Lincoln. What's your point?
I don't think it's Abraham Lincoln because Abraham Lincoln wasn't at the time of India's freedom. I think it's Adolf Hitler. Adolf.
Well, nor was Adolf Hitler around as a refugee. So that is a bad miss, Park English. And the question now passes to DPS.
Achacho, I think the answer is His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
And you are correct. It's Tenzin Gyatso.
Yes,
Dalai
sir. We
Lama.
would like to go with His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama is the correct answer. And DPS Ruby Park are on cloud 9, having answered both questions in this round. That does not give them any extra points over and beyond the 50 bonus points. But in the event of a tie at any stage, they will be taken as the winner between them and the team they are tied with. The 14th that the current Dalai Lama is Tenzin Gyatso, who lives as a refugee in India and is considered one of the foremost spiritual leaders in the world. The Dalai Lama is also considered to be the successor in a line of Tulkas who are believed to be incarnations of a Bodhisattva. The Nobel Peace Prize of 1989 was awarded to Tenzin Gyatso for advocating peaceful solutions based on tolerance and mutual respect. No points to Park English in this round and 150 to DPS who are on cloud 9. So DPS has taken an early lead, but this quizzing team for Park English is not one to be taken lightly because they are not going to be pushed into the backseat anytime soon. Watch out for the second round as things are likely to get heated up here. And the second round is a power-packed round on what's hot, what's happening, and what's trending called Hello Sunshine.
Round 2. Hello Sunshine. What's hot? What's happening?
In this and the next round, we give the teams the option to choose their topic. In this round, DPS Ruby Park can choose from DC versus Marvel, Bollywood movies, sports, and youth icon. And after they have taken their pick, the girls from Park English can choose from the 3 remaining topics. And with that, I invite Park English to take their pick. Stand corrected. With that, I take DPS to take their pick.
Achacho, should we go for movies?
Yeah,
Or
okay. I think youth icon also.
Youth icon. I think youth icon. Okay. So we would like to go with youth icon.
All right. So DPS Ruby Park wants a question on a youth icon, which means when it is the direct chance of Park English, they can pick out of movies, sports, and DC versus Marvel. And here is the question on youth icon for the boys from DPS Ruby Park. And your question is, which Yazidi human rights activist who was kidnapped by ISIS in 2014 escaped months later and began speaking out about human trafficking, because of which she was appointed the UN Goodwill Ambassador and received several accolades, leading finally to the 2018 Nobel Peace Prize jointly?
Achacho, I think the answer is Malala Yousafzai.
No, I will. I think it's Nadia Murad.
You sure?
Yazidi Syrian. Malala Yousafzai was Pakistani. It's Nadia Murad, I'm sure.
Okay, go ahead.
So we are going with Nadia Murad.
Nice touch there, Prachurjo, and good teamwork there, Prachurjo and his partner Pulkit Khanna, because the correct answer is Nadia Murad. Nadia Murad became the second youngest winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. And at age 17, Malala Yousafzai became the youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize jointly in 2014. So the boys from DPS Ruby Park have picked up 100 points, and the girls from Park English can now take their pick.
Ekantika, would you like to go for the movies? It's Bollywood.
Bollywood movies.
So we can go for Bollywood movies? Are you sure?
Yes.
So please go ahead.
Your question, Bollywood movies coming up, girls. The music director duo means a team of two people. The music director duo pretty much defined the 1990s along with steady lyricist Sameer. But one of them got mixed up in a controversy and another one recently died due to COVID-19. Which pair are we talking about?
Ekantika, I think it's Sajid and Wajid Khan because I think Wajid Khan had died. So you should go with it. Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm also sure.
So, sir, it's Sajid Khan and Wajid Khan because Sajid Khan was in a controversial last time few years ago, and recently Wajid Khan had died last year.
But you didn't work on the clue that I gave about Sameer being their steady lyricist. Bad miss, girls, you don't score on this question either, and the question moves on the rebound to the boys from DPS Ruby Park.
Jojo, I am having a bad feeling it's Nadeem and Shravan because Shravan Rathod has died recently due to COVID-19.
They said 90s. Yes, it cannot be Vishal Shekhar. Yeah, go with your pick. I'm not sure.
Sir, we would like to go with Nadeem and Shravan.
Well done, Pulkit. The correct answer is Nadeem Shravan. Nadeem Shravan were responsible for chart-busting soundtracks in films like Ashiki, Sajan, Pardes, and Raja Hindustani. Well done once again, boys. You pick up 50 points on the rebound, but this is not a round with a cloud 9 chance. But nevertheless, you have clocked 150 points once again. The question that our audience must be asking in their minds is, what are the scores after 2 rounds? Well, stay tuned for the scores plus 2 more cool rounds coming up while the quizzers gather their wits and replay these messages from our partners. This is Krishnendu Banik, and I will see you on the other side of this little break.
Friends FM presents Shri Gun Hit Rap. Here we go. Hear the re-rap. You ready? The one and only. Shoot the J. Hey, here we go. The name is no intro, shoot to cheat. All the fill, boss, and chrome to keep. Now shundli olar hoi uttejit. Cause the name needs no intro, shoot to cheat. The name is enough, it's shoot to cheat. Bangalir mone chole dekho on repeat. Kore bharatiyo cinema ke bottle Holen sine bhakto jonno shokti beat. The name is enough, it's shoot to cheat. Bangalir mone chole dekho on repeat. Kore bharatiyo cinema ke bottle Holen sine bhakto jonno shokti beat. Hey, পথ চলা শুরু দিয়ে পথের পাঁচালি দেখলো জগৎ বাঙালি শুরু স্ক্রিনেতে দিবালি দুনিয়া সালামি দিল আরো যে কত কি এলো কাগজে শঙ্কু ফেরু সবই যে সাবলীল একাকি কত কি পারেন স্বভাবে প্রতিভা ধরেন ফ্যামিলি লেগাসি গড়েন ট্যালেন্টের তহবিল ভক্ত ছোড়া টুবুড়ো কিশোরে ফেলু না হিরো ভুলি দি তারিণী খুঁড়ো আনন্দ অনাবিল honorary Oscar page broadly should have gotten more than that from nasty Hollywood. নিয়ে ঘুরে ঘুরে শেষে হতে সিঙ্গুর ফিরে এলে নিজের দেশে ভারতে for all good speed of the জিনিস কি আর বলবেন ইতিকার মানিক বাবু এরিয়া নিয়ে had gone pretty far on a free boy is শুভজিৎ রায় শিবুর সাথে এসব হয় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় বাদ দে না ছাড় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় শিবুর সাথে এসব হয় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় ভাই বাদ দে না ছাড় the name needs no intro সত্যজিৎ all the film bust and গ্রন্থকিত নাম শুনলে ওনার হই উত্তেজিত cause the name needs no intro সত্যজিৎ the name is enough it's সত্যজিৎ বাঙালির মনে চলে দেখো on repeat করে ভারতীয় সিনেমাকে আল্টিলেট হয়ে সিনে ভক্তদের জন্য শক্তিপীঠ এই শক্তিপীঠ এই সিনে ভক্তদের জন্য শক্তিপীঠ তাই নেম ইজ এনাফ ইটস সত্যজিৎ করে ভারতীয় সিনেমাকে আল্টিলেট এই check check সত্যজিৎ the name is enough it's সত্যজিৎ
Young hit rap. Only on 91.9 Friends FM.
होठों को करके गोल सीटी बजा के बोल अरे भैया ऑल इज वेल सब ठीक है सब ठीक होगा बी पॉजिटिव वेयर मास्क सैनिटाइजर का इस्तेमाल करें एंड फिजिकल डिस्टेंसिंग जरूर मेंटेन करें साथ में मैं हूँ ना आपको इनकरेज करने के लिए स्मृति मॉन्ट्रियल कोलकाता मंडे टू सैटरडे शाम के 5 से 9 on Facebook Live as well as on airwaves only on 91.9 Friends FM frequency friends की.
What's the number one song in the world? I'm DJ Butter. Join me as we count down the top 20 songs this week on the official world chart, where for the past 3 weeks it's been Peaches from Justin Bieber.
I got my peaches down in Georgia. I get my weed from California. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my light right from the source, yeah.
Can he make it 4 weeks? We'll tune in and find out on the next official world chart. On Saturday at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 8 p.m. exclusively on 91.9 Friends FM.
The World Chart Show.
The planet is listening.
অপু আজও শুনলি দেশে ক্যামেরা হাতে ঘুরছে ভিত মগজাস্ত্রে কাঁপিয়ে দিয়ে সবটা দেখেন সত্যজিৎ
কর্মক্ষেত্রে সেঞ্চুরিটা বহুদিন আগে করে ফেললেও তার বয়সটাও আজ সেঞ্চুরি করলো যে মানুষটা চোখে ছিল বাংলা চলচ্চিত্রের এক নতুন রূপ যার লেখা চরিত্রদের কোনো মৃত্যু হয় না যার ক্যামেরা কথা বলতে ভয় না পেয়ে আর সেই মানুষটার 100তম জন্মবার্ষিকী উপলক্ষে 91.9 Friends FM এর পক্ষ থেকে বাংলার মানিক সত্যজিৎ রায়কে জানাই শুভ জন্মদিন
মহারাজা তোমার এসেলাম
बचाओ बचाओ अरे कोई तो बचाओ
अब बचाना है आसान क्योंकि स्पेंसर्स बिगेस्ट सेविंग्स चलेगा 30th अप्रैल से 2nd मई आई 1.25 लीटर सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स ऑन वाइड रेंज सिर्फ 50 रुपए में गाला स्पिन मॉप सिर्फ 9.99 में और एडिशनल बेनिफिट्स
www.spencers.in या ऐप में भी उपलब्ध Spencers conditions apply.
K7 is proud to have been rated the best when it comes to antivirus solutions with zero impact on performance. K7 is now world's #1 antivirus brand. Use K7 today.
भागता दौड़ता ऑफिस पहुंचा आज
भाग दौड़ ही करो बैंक का काम कौन करेगा
PNB One ऐप जी अब बैंक का काम इस ऐप ने बना दिया आसान अब बैंकिंग सर्विसेज का लाभ उठाइए कहीं भी कभी भी PNB One ऐप के साथ डाउनलोड करो क्योंकि अब नहीं तो कब PNB One ऐप पंजाब नेशनल बैंक भरोसे का प्रतीक.
Friends School Quiz with Krishnendu Banik, your Sunday morning quiz show. Friends School Quiz Season 9, your season 2.
24 minutes past 9 o'clock. Hello and welcome back to FSQ Digital this beautiful Sunday morning. And this is the second pre-quarter final of FSQ Season 9 between GPS Ruby Park and Park English. And Mamta Barman says, good morning. Sumita Roy says, hello, sir. And Hiro Shadier says, hi. And so many other friends are connecting with us and showing their love on the FB page of 91.9 Friends FM by liking, commenting, and sharing the show post. The scoreboard at this time after 2 rounds, DPS Ruby Park on 300, and park English on a duck. But I am sure they will score in the next round. And in the next round, you have 200 points for correct answer on the direct with no clue needed. Thereafter, 100 points for asking one clue and giving the correct answer. In case of wrong answer, team can ask for second clue. 50 points for using two clues and then giving the correct answer. In case of wrong answer again, chance is up, but no negative points and no bonus chance. Feel the winds of change in a new round, and DPS, you can choose from climate change, grammar, and change in an important position. To find out what I mean, please take a closer look at my screen. Now there you are, DPS. In the third round, you can choose for a question on climate change or English grammar or a change in an important position.
Acharya, should we go with position? What do you feel?
There are a lot to fill, so I think we should go with grammar maybe.
So is it decided then that DPS Ruby Park wants a question on grammar, and that means the girls can use the next few seconds to decide which change topic they would like. Well, DPS, here is your question. And before that, let me once.
Round 3. Fall breeze. The winds of change.
Invite you to enjoy fall breeze and autumn leaves. Here is your question on grammar. And since this is a round on change, change from direct to indirect speech. John said, I am unwell now. Would you like a clue, DPS?
No, sir. John said that he was unwell then.
Fantastic answer. John said that he was unwell then. So we changed the person of the pronoun and the tense of the verb and the adverb when we change from direct to indirect. We change I from first person to third person, the verb am to was, and the adverb now, which shows closeness in time, to then, which shows long distance. Very well done, DPS Ruby Park. Fun with grammar in a Sunday morning quiz. And you have picked up 200 points because you didn't need any clue. And now the girls can either ask for a question on climate change or a change in an important position. So, girls, would you now like...
What would you like to go with?
What's your answer? What do you want to go with?
Climate or position?
Climate, position.
Position?
Position.
Okay. So we would like to go with position.
Are you sure and not climate change?
Ekantika, think again. What's your view? Climate change? So we will go, we have finally decided to go with climate change.
All right, then here is your question on climate change. And your question is, what occurs when falling snow melts and then refreezes before it hits the ground? I repeat my question. What happens when falling snow? You have seen snowfall, haven't you, girls? Girls, have you ever seen a snowfall?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what happens when falling snow melts and then refreezes before it hits the ground?
Ekantika, I
Hello?
think it's frost formation. What's your view?
Snowflakes.
Snowflakes?
Well, you said frost first. The correct answer is sleet, which is not too far from your answer. So I will give you 200 points, and that is well done, girls. I would have liked it better had you said sleet, and sleet can be dangerous, quickly coating the surface of roads and making driving hazardous. But you said frost, which is not so far from the correct answer. And with that, we come to the end of the third round. And at the end of the third round, DPS Ruby Park are on 500 points and Park English on 200. Is this the beginning of the victory lap for DPS Ruby Park, or will the girls be able to give them a tough fight in the last round? To find out, let me introduce you to the last round of season 9, where you get 3 questions from a random mixed bag. And here is what happens next.
Round 4. End of days. Here comes the rapid fire.
Here comes the rapid fire, and if you can get all 9 pins down, then you get an extra question. What do I mean by that? Let me explain what I mean by that. So pay close attention. 3 questions per team in 30 seconds, plus 50 for correct and minus 25 for wrong answer. If you answer all 3 questions correctly, you have achieved the equivalent of felling all the 9 pins and get a 9 pins question with plus 50 and no negative marks. Okay, so DPS Ruby Park, here are your 3 questions in 30 seconds starting now. Come on, play and slay. What is common to a famous Tibetan city and a breed of dog?
Lhasa.
Is correct. Question number 2. How do you expand ETA and ETD in travel?
Estimated time of arrival and estimated time of destination. Destination.
You said estimated. It's actually expected, but I'll give that to you. Well done, 2 out of 2. And your third question is, which team is aiming to become English champions for the 7th time? Since I've started, I'll finish in their history and win the Premier League title for the 5th time in 10 seasons.
Manchester City.
Well, if that is correct, then I'll have to give you an extra question. And that is correct. You have a 9-pin situation, and your extra question is, who is the President and the 9th Secretary General of the United Nations?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon?
Antonio Guterres.
Is correct. And you have answered even the 9-pins question, and you have added 200 points to your score of 500, and you finish with 700 points. Park English, look sharp, and best of luck with the answers in this round. Hope you'll be quick on the trigger. 3 questions coming up in 30 seconds. What role has Sushil Chandra taken over recently if people in 5 states will be looking up to him?
Ekantika, what do you think?
Your time. Question number 2. Move there. What is the main ingredient of vinaigrette dressing, one of the most popular salad dressings?
Pass.
And here is question number 3. And your question is, currently what are Polaris? I'll finish the question since I've started. Currently, what are Polaris and Polaris Australis aligned as?
Sir, pass.
Well, the correct answer to question number 1 is Sushil Chandra is the Chief Election Commissioner. The main ingredient of vinaigrette dressing is vinegar. Girls, that should have been an easily workable question. And the correct answer to question number 3 is Earth's pole star. And let's find out what happens at the end of the quiz today. At the end of today's quiz, Park English are the runners-up with 200 points, and DPS come out on tops today with 700 points. The next episode of this brand new season will feature the third pre-quarter final with 2 new senior teams. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and keep quizzing.